Welcome one and all to another IER Merge Championship. Today we're at Brazil and I'm with the amazing Cairo,
Good
aka
evening,
Chris.
guys. Good
Chris,
evening.
how's it going?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
So I'm expecting a lot of action today with it being Brazil. What's your thoughts about Brazil, mate?
Love the track completely.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you on that. It's one of my favourite tracks. I love the fact that it's old school. So it hasn't got many of this tarmac runoff areas. It's all tight twisty. There is opportunity to get some good overtakes done, but it's all about precision on the corners.
Yes, definitely. Especially well, might as well just say the Sanarasas.
Yeah, the Senna S's. Yeah.
Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Who was that? Is that Oh, it's Dara.
Dara.
Now, he did say in the merge chat that he's got a new fan attack, so
Excuses.
yeah, he's not used to it yet apparently, so it might be a little bit off pace, he said.
Excuses. But at least he's done here. But they really?
His formula folding.
No, it's not that. I thought he was staying off track to allow the car to go past him cleanly, but then he comes on and covers the racing line with his car. It's like, that's a bit docile. Right, so I'm gonna wait before I go into everything else. I am gonna acknowledge the chat. So, Izzy, not again. Well, that song was by John Oatway, called Racing Cars, and it's actually recommended by Verbs.
Yes.
And then this whole Izzy should join us. Then Bottle Brent, that bell up. There's the copyright. Okay, just to let people know, right, that I have approval to use whatever music I like.
Yep.
As long as I'm not gaining anything from it.
Nope.
So, as long as I will tell you, oh yeah, subscribe to my channel, because I don't say that crap. I don't say it. They go, oh yeah, buy this product or subscribe to me and pay this much to my subscription. No, I'm not looking for any money. I'm here to take the mick out of all these drivers and have a good time.
Oh, now I've just noticed Mr. Dave's racing.
Ah, well, Mr.
Mr. Matty G up into P4. Now, guess what's happening again, guys? Shiru's got that glitch again.
No. What? I've not seen anything on Shiru's. I'm just seeing he's in the pit.
Well, I flicked over unless it was my side, but it looked like Shiru was on track, and then jumped back into the pit again.
Well, see, that happened last time with it, and that was because his internet is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
We have got we've got LH in the chat saying evening LH, a name that I haven't seen for a while. It's great to see you.
He asked me if I was doing comms tonight. That says, yeah, I'm gonna do comms for a bit, stick around and that. That says, and I'll send you the link over or whatever.
Oh, nice! It's great to have LH in the chat. Is he want to use my music according to YouTube music? Well, that's fine. I could use whatever. Just send me some music. I can use. I'll probably find it on the system I use. And yeah, I get to join that. So we've got I'm on Rappel Racing at the moment, who's going off on another fast lap. So we're going to kind of watch what he does. Let me try and get the sound sorted.
Looking at DXT Matty at the moment, he's coming up over the start and finish now as well.
Can you hear this? I can't. I'm hoping. That's why I think I've actually turned my TV right down because I can't hear noise.
Oh dear! Oh, we got a yellow flag.
That's fine. I've got it sorted.
Okay, so Vadran's on his way out. Dara's just starting his Julie Nossi. Where's Nossi gonna put himself?
Nossi should actually, Nosy should actually put himself up in the
P1.
Oh, he put P1.
Look at that.
I knew he was going to go top
Look
3,
at
but
that.
was not expecting it to be that quick. But he's up there. He is always up there. He's always up there with the top 3, which is fantastic to see. The one thing I've got to say about Nosy is that he's consistently in the top 3. But I find that when it comes down to it, you get these couple of drivers that are just too quick, and he just loses a bit of distance from them when it comes up to the race. So he just needs to find that few extra tenths of a second quicker on every lap, just to get himself out there. I'm just jumping on board with other drivers that are on fast laps, and most of them seem to be invalidated laps. So we're on Vedran at the moment.
Me a sec, guys.
No problem. So on board with Vedran at the moment. Let's see how he performs on this lap. So it seems he's got a different line going into that line, but is he going wide? He's covering over, so not using the full track as much as other drivers would. Takes the descent in really well, heading up into Horseshoe. I'm not seeing a very clear line from Vedran. He is quick, but his line's a bit off. But this guy's got an amazing tyre strategy in his head. He knows when to pit, so he's always up for contention. Like that call he made going on to intermediates. What a call he made! Oh no, it was slicks, wasn't it? From intermediates to slicks, called it in early.
What race was that?
It was like 2 weeks ago. When
Where was it 2 weeks? Where was it 2 weeks ago?
It wasn't Monza. It was before Monza.
Silverstone.
It was Silverstone, was it? Yeah. No.
Was it? No.
It was before. No, it was before Silverstone.
It was before Silverstone. So
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. I can't even remember where we was.
Yeah, I tried to, because I remember that he just basically smashed the tyre strategy out of the park.
Was it Imola?
It was Imola. It was Imola. He actually proper smashed out the park. He smashed out the park.
Yeah, he did. Now, I will say, if LH is still watching, I would love to see what LH can do against all these drivers as well. Stinos with a 1.6. I'd like to see LH, see what LH could do in racing with these drivers as well.
You know, I reckon if LH was in there, I think he'd be up there with the top 3. So he would be in there with Unseen, Stinos. Now I've got something in my head is thinking, I'm sure I've seen LH race against Stinos in the past, and I'm sure they're quite close. Something's telling me they've raced before.
I think so. I think he's raced Stinos before, you know.
But you got to think like FIFA Beefy raced with some of these guys.
Yeah.
And FIFA Beefy was not as quick as Stinos.
No.
But FIFA Beefy smashes every time he's on RRL. He smashes it.
Yeah.
So, I'll be honest, LH will have some competition here.
Oh, we've got yellow flags all over the track at the moment.
So yeah, Izzy's reminded me, it was lashing in MLS. That was where it was, because it was a wet race. Yeah, he made the call to go. Made the call to change the tyres under safety car before everybody else, and everybody's like, oh, we've got to do it, because, and he just pulled it out the bag. Right, now let's have a look. We've got on board with Dara. Right, now Dara is one of those drivers that he's got a reputation. Almost Nelson Piquet Jr. reputation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Crashgate kind of thing. I'm hoping. I'm hoping none of it will come into play today.
No. So let's ride on board with him and let's see how he's doing with his new wheel that he's got.
Yeah, because he's going down well. Let's have a look. Let's see how much of the track he's actually using. Well, he doesn't use that line as much.
No.
A lot of drivers. I think they still got the racing line on for the F1 game racing line, which I will tell you is wrong on many levels, because in Lakes Descent you are to gradually move over from the left to the right of the track. But you're meant to be straight just before you hit into Lakes Descent. A lot of these drivers are going over at the last moment and then swinging across, and that's the F1 game showing the computerized line, not the natural line. And that's what would be the game you will go quicker if you use the natural line rather than the computerized line. And I'm surprised that didn't invalidate his lap. But he got himself into the top 4
as well.
That's a good lap time. But if he tailors these corners, these lines, forget the computerized racing line and go for the natural one, you might see a lot more, because you've seen there's a big gap between him and the line, and then it goes over right at the last second. It's just like nope. You need to be gradually moving across to there before you're switching across.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's... Let's have a look. Who else have we got? We've got Nosy. Nosy's on an out lap. Let's jump on board of him and let's do a lap rundown, as we should always do. Let's clear screen. Alright, so here we go. And why is it still saying he's... Oh, there we go. Going into the centre versus these are the left-right hander, followed by the right hander of the Curva do Sol, basically Curve of the Sun. Headed down onto the Reta Oposta, one of the traditional old straights after the refig. Into Descenda do Lagos, or Lakes Descent in English. Heading up now into the second straight, into Ferradura, which is this right hander here, swooping around, turn 6, into Curva do Lava Jinha, as Nosy does, backed out. But we'll stay on board of him as he goes round into Pinahero. And that leads on to turn 10 of Bico di Pato. Heading into turn 11 of Meghula. And then into Junkao with turn 12. Junkao is a sharp corner, really. You've got to slow down quite a lot for that corner. And then all the way up through Cafe, through Subida do Boxes, and then Aracavichas. Basically all in Portuguese, and I butchered the language. A little comment there coming from PSN saying that Cairo has dropped out for now, but that was a surprising time. It was a surprising lap there from Nosy backing out. So let's have a little look. Let's see who else we got. Have we got Brent? Bottle Brent's on an out lap. So we have actually got like 1.3, just 1.1 seconds between first and 17th. This is the closest we've actually had for any of our races. So we have Cairo dropping out because his mum's kicked the plug. That's quite funny. And Hornby has retired from the session. It is coming up to the last moments, so we are looking at some of these drivers not being able to make a second running, but at the moment Unseen has it covered. If I was there, there'd be a 3-second difference. Well, if I was there, it'd be 15 seconds. So, yeah, I'm quite glad that I'm not on that race. So we have Sharu, who has had a qualifying ban, but taking it like a man that he is, and sat in the pits all through this whole session. not causing any issues whatsoever. So we're glad that that's over and done with. As we got unseen with a 1606.8. Sorry, 106.8. Oh. And just seeing TP losing it on the unseen screen. He absolutely loses it and smashes it at the S's. Wow. Oh man, I wish I was on board with that. But we've seen it lose it. We've seen him smash it. Yeah, yellow flags in certain different parts of this circuit as we are rounding off. Let's have a look at Stinos. Stinos, let's see it. Can Stinos improve? Nossi's in the pit. Bo looks like he's having a leisure drive there. Vedran, can Vedran make any improvements? No, he's off. And Kyra is messaging up to us, asking for another invite. Let's see if you play. Here we go, Dave. Lovely helicopter view going up into the start finish. Let's have a look, see if Dave's made any improvements. No improvements there. He is down by almost 2 tenths. So we're just waiting for the last cars to. It is just unseen now who is gotta get into the pit box for us to. Boom. So we do have the end of qualifying. So we got unseen in first, Stenos second, Julianossi in third, Bo in fourth, Death Dragon in fifth, Dara in sixth. We've got Train Game Woo, aka Hornby in seventh. We have Vedran in 8th, we've got Thierry in 9th, F1 Football in 10th. And that's the top 10. We have Berra who's in 11th, which I'll be honest is a bit different from what we're used to. And we have Kyra back. Just 1 second, Kyra, while I go through the rest of the
no worries, mate.
Positions. So Rapol Racing in 12th, Bingram in 13th, TNE Matty in 14th, DXT Matty in 15th, Barry Burbs in 16th, Bottle Brent in 17th, and that's the answer. We actually, it is a great thing for you. Go right down to 17th in that listing, okay? 1.007 of a second between 1st and 17th.
Jesus.
We don't get it that close, ever.
No, we've never had it that close before.
I've never seen. In real racing, we never see it that close.
No, we don't.
This is remarkable. Izzy made a comment that it'll be 3 seconds if she was in it. I reckon it'll be 15 seconds if I was in it. I'm over the moon if I can get a sub 120 around there.
Yeah, I think mine would be like I'd possibly say like a 1.8 maybe, between a 1.8, 1.9, 1.10 or whatever.
Yeah. See that's understandable then. So we do have it's an overcast session, so possible chance of rain maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, rain in Brazil. Do you know what, that was my nightmare on the 2019 game. That was my nightmare circuit. Brazil in the wet. I hate it. I hate driving Brazil because I just can't do 10-8. Just coming up through 7. Yeah, I'm alright. Hit 10-8. Nah, I'm off. I'm running wide or braking late. As we are hitting the formation lap now. Formation lap for anybody who has not seen an F1 race ever. Where, first of all, where have you been? Second of all, it is that lap to basically. It's not. I find formation lap is the wrong phrase to use because you're already formed up on a grid before.
Yeah.
Hand. So it's basically what it really is it's that opportunity for the drivers to warm the tyres up to test all their gears, test their brakes, see if if there's anything wrong. It's the last moment before they start racing, whether they can race or not. But what I find wrong about the formation lap is that the teams, even though they find a problem that they know they're going to have to retire the car at some point, they still let the car race.
Yeah.
So look at Jenson Button, Monaco, when he in 2010 was it? They left one of the caps on the engine, so overheated. They knew it was going to happen, and they let it race, and they let it go. In Monaco, of all places. That was not a strategic call. That was just a stupid call. Could have got it in. Could have opened up the back and pulled the cap off, put it back on, and got him back out racing. Because all it would have been when he starts from the pit, gives them that opportunity to actually get racing.
Yeah.
But no, not McLaren. So we are getting back up into the pits, the start finish straight. Predictions for today.
This is the only thing I don't like about the formation lap is that the AI take over.
Well, the reason why they take over is because it stops that little bit of thing like, oh, they're gaining an advantage on the boxes or anything like that. As we are waiting for the lights, are we? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. They're out and away we go. So there we go. Let's have a look at. Vetron makes
got a great start.
Yeah, but he might have got a great start. He's got right up next to Unseen, which absolutely fantastic. I jumped on board with that because that is very, very close. He is quicker than Unseen, and I mean severely quicker. But
yeah,
Unseen's just got that track position. Now Nosy's basically. This is where we see the difference between Nosy and Stinnoff and Unseen. Nosy's already lost 2 tenths from the gap. It's just like 2 tenths is huge. Yeah, he's closed it back in. He needs to keep closing that in. Yep. Wait for them to make a mistake, or maybe just work on that tyre strategy and work out what's best. Because 36 laps, I'm guessing it's going to be a 2-stop race. Because nobody wants to race hards around Brazil at all.
No.
So let's have a look at the tyres, because like that's one thing we didn't look at before. So all top 10 on soft tyre. We have Barre, DXT Matty and Charoux on medium. So Charoux's going for that long stint at the beginning. And maybe F1 football's gone. He
was going into the pits and he hit the back of Barry Burbs. F1 football didn't slow down going into the pits, and he actually hit the back of Barry Burbs.
And DNF'd. Wow, but the thing is though, there's no safety car.
No.
So when he hit Barry Burbs, did he hit Barry Burbs in the pit lane?
Yes, he hit Barry Burbs in the pit lane.
Oh wow, so basically all that's done really is just gone right, yeah. Completely took him out of the thing. Was it like, did he attempt to brake, or was it just, did Barry Burbs brake a bit too early?
Not entirely sure, to be honest, guys.
Oh man, that's
not entirely sure. It looked a little bit how can I say, it looked a little bit inconvenient.
Inconvenient.
I
love that word. Just like inconvenient. Wow.
Looked a little bit inconvenient from F1 football.
Yeah, it's never good to have a DNF that early on, especially on a race that could be this quick. As we're watching Thierry now looking to get past Rapport Racing, but he's got that Bottle Brent in front of him as well, which means that could be interesting.
Could be interesting.
So Who are you gonna bet for top three? If you're gonna put money on this, who would you bet for?
Well, my top two definitely Unseen and Stinos.
Yeah.
Top, let's say, maybe either. Oh, who's gone?
Bottle Brent and Rappel Racing just go side by side into the S-bends. There's a little bit of contact between the two drivers, which has allowed Thierry make the move up, but Thierry's got Rappel Racing right in front of him, and this is now a three-way battle.
I had a wicked camera view there, guys, on the back of Rappel Racing.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Literally right underneath.
Yeah, wow. So I was on board with Thierry, and I watched the Bottle Rappel manoeuvre. You can see the contact. Thierry making the most of it. Bottle Brent, he's all over the place. He's quick, give him that, but that's not tidy driving. It's not smooth at all, and that's where he's going to be losing time. He clipped Thierry a little bit, which made Thierry back up so he didn't get any damage. Thierry's right at the back of Bottle Brent, goes around the outside. Does he make the move stick into the S's? No, he doesn't, but the switchback, is it double switchback? No, doesn't go for the double switchback, but he's got the better line. And Bottle Brent can't... A little bit squeezing from Thierry there, that was a little bit of a touch. But he's made the move happen, he's got past Bottle Brent, put Bottle Brent in 11th and out of the points.
Yeah, so, like we said with top three, it could be potentially between, I'd say, Bo and Nosy. I would have said Chiroux. But it looks like Chiroux is sort of struggling.
He had to go into the pits again, so I think he got damage.
Yeah. So at the moment, I think Chiroux, Barry Burbs and Dave, with the only person that's got the penalty, may need a safety car.
Yeah. So
may need.
I've got F1 football jumped in going. Barry broke a lot earlier than a normal point, right? So, under the safety car, not safety car, pit entry. Okay, there is not a normal braking point. Let's just say, it is your last moment braking. People always go in and try and brake at the last possible moment they can. Now you get drivers who are a bit over cautious; they'll brake a bit earlier, and that's what people got to try and judge by in front of them. Obviously, F1 football is used to the later braking points, so he's expected Barry to go for that later braking point.
Yep.
But Barry broke a bit earlier, and F1 football got caught in it. So, personally, without looking at the footage, obviously we'll have to see the footage and really go for it. But just by the sound of it, I'd go. It'd be like a racing incident with caution going. Careful of drivers who drive slowly in the pit entry. That's all we can really do, for that. Unless he's broke at stupidly early, then.
Now the top 8. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That's Matty. That's Dave. So Dave's had a little bit of a spin in sector 2.
Dave, oh Dave,
poor Dave. What? The top 8 are only separated by 7 tenths. And Dara is absolutely doing a stellar job on his new wheel, keeping up with the fastest drivers.
The top 8 are like they're all within a second of each other. Really, so it's fantastic. This is where we go. This is where we got to see that these top 8 drivers should be quick enough to be competing for podiums. Yep. But then Rappel Racing is quick. I think it's just had a dodgy start. But then, like, if you go from Rappel Racing down, Thierry's...
Oh, Rappel is gone. Rappel Racing's gone.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, he's had coming off turn 8, I think it is.
No, turn 12.
No, turn 12. Yep, turn 12.
That's unlucky. We've got quite a lot of good drivers in this thing. Bottle Brent's managed to get past Thierry.
Oh, Bearer's gone.
Bearer's
had an incident at turn 1.
Ooh. So he's down with Rappel Racing right now. So he's in a Red Joey. Bearer is the filling of that Red Bull sandwich right now.
Yep. We've got Nosy right on the rear of Stinos as well. So the top 3 are slightly pulling away from Bo in that hash, but not too far in front.
No, do you know what the thing is up? I've got a thing like this, that Bo is quicker on the straights than a lot of these other drivers. Has Bo got DRS though? Did he manage to stay within a second on that DRS? No, so he's going to lose more and more time now.
Yep, so Mr. Chain Gang, woo!
Hornby's going for it.
Hornby. What? Oh, great defence there by Bo. But then again, Hornby is in a hash sandwich. So he's got Death Dragon behind him as well.
See, this is a 3-way battle now for 4th.
Yep.
So this 3-way battle for 4th it's music to the ears of Vedran. Vedran should be. I'm a big fan of Vedran when it comes down to racing. I first met him at TNA. Came in season 3. I was like, nah, he's too good. Move up to not season tier 3. So no, move him up. Goes into tier 2, and I'm like, no, he's still quick enough. Get him into tier 1. And he didn't move into tier 1 for a while, but he was quick enough. I think I don't think he's gone slower. I think the game doesn't suit him because as we all know, the game is still a bit broken.
Yeah, it's still a bit broken.
But it still gives us fantastic races like this. Like we've never seen a qualifying as close as it has been. As Hornby makes a move on Bo, and so does Death Dragon.
Death Dragon. Oh, Matt is retired. Dave's gone. First safety car.
Oh, see this, right?
This.
Right, so with Dave dying on Lakes Descent. Dave died at the Lakes Descent. Like you can see he's burning wreck on the side. Oh, in the middle of the road! He's burning wreck in the middle of the road.
Oh my
god! So like with Dave dying, what that's done, mate, is basically sealed 4th place for Death Dragon because the 3-way battle between Bo, Hornby and Death Dragon all the way up the start finish straight.
Yep.
Death Dragon and Hornby went either side of Bo, a bit like Mika and Michael did in Spa, all those many moons ago.
Yep.
And they had that opportunity really where they overtake into the S's and they were side by side. When that safety car came out, Death Dragon was just in front of Hornby. Even though Hornby had the better exit, Hornby would have got that position, but safety car was out, so Death Dragon was given that place back.
Yes.
Hornby had to make sure Death Dragon got in front of him, which, fine, yeah, absolutely fine and dandy, all part of the game, but man, it ruins it as we got people jumping in the pits now.
Top 11 are pitting. Bearer's pitting as well. Top 12
the thing is, right, DXT Matty has slowed right down. He's in 13th, he's slowed right down. He has no reason to pit.
No.
I think it might be something wrong, but yeah. He has no reason to pit, and because he's just pitted a lot before.
Yeah.
And he slots right in behind Barra.
This is going to be fun. We've got Badran and Barra on the hard compound tyres.
So basically, are they going to go say right? I'm going to the end now on these tyres, because that is the only common sense.
Yeah. Unless... Now, this ain't commentator's curse. It possibly could be. But, could we potentially get, later on in the race, a later safety car?
See, that is what people are going to be hoping for.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Thierry lost it at the Senna S's in qualifying. I mean, when I said he lost it, I mean he mega lost it.
Yeah.
And proper smashed his car up. So that could easily happen. I'm hoping Brett bottles it. Just out the sheer tenacity that the guy thinks he can banter, but he can't. Going on about copyright. Well, if you want my comeback on the copyright, mate, you're gonna have to scrape up some Scouse Girl's teeth.
Oh dear.
I don't feel so. I would say I feel sorry for Scouse Girls, but I don't. They get what they deserve. Right, so safety car.
Bear's gone in again.
Yeah.
Medium tyres this time.
Ah, okay. So you've got rain's not expected until later, apparently. So I've got to read the comments.
Who's weather spoiling?
I wouldn't say weather spoiling. So basically, Izzy's gone hard. Why would you do that? F1 Football said it's a suggested strategy. Suggested strategy, yeah, because that's what the game wants you to do. The game wants you to screw up. If they are expecting rain, you'd want a short strategy.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you want to get the most out of the tyres you've got before the rain comes in, and then you change over to the intermediates.
You probably either want to use the mediums or maybe again the soft tyre.
Yeah, as the safety car is in on this lap, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to jump on board with Nosy.
Nosy, yeah, let's go.
Nosy's the guy that we... so person third always gets watched. Because you can see absolutely everything. You can see when... So, Unseen's going to go when he sees Stinos weaving.
Yeah.
Or at the exit of the corner. There we go, he's gone.
Now. He's gone.
He sees Stinos move a little bit. Stinos, which is corny. But Stinos has not lost anyone. But actually, it's actually benefited their Nosy more than any of the rest of them. But Death Dragon's right up there, so is Hornby. So there's no one's really basically lost ground. Apart from Rapol. Oh, Chiru.
Chiru's lost.
You know what?
2 places again.
I'm not surprised. But then...
Oh! Ball Brent, what a move by Ball Brent! Oh no!
Oh! Right, okay, right. So,
Ball Brent was coming down the first DRS straight, and he went for a move on Darren, made the move stick, and then by the looks of it, he kind of lost the rear, I think. I'm not sure.
I jumped on board the Dara just moments before that happened. And it was just one of those moments where I was like, it just seemed it. There was a clip between, as in like, Dara knocked into Bottle Brent, and I don't think that was what caused the spin, because he was weaving it quite a bit. So I think it just magnified the off. So Bottle Brent bottled it.
You did say you would.
Yeah, I did say he would. Dara has launched him into the wall. I actually went from Dara. I looked behind, and I swear that if you look on my my stream, you will see that Bottle Brent went in the air. I honestly, the car was cleared that fast from the track. I don't think it came back down.
No, I don't think he did either. But
we got Dave in the chat. He's like, Bottle Bread just got sent into low Earth orbit. He was on board with DXC Matty and saw the car facing the sky. It could not have happened to a nicer guy. It really couldn't have.
It couldn't have. It couldn't have.
I'm actually kind of like I'm surprised I didn't bring out a safety car because that was horrific. Right, so we've had Bottle Brent and Dave die at the same section of the circuit. We had F1 football get terminated in the pit lane. So Dave, clip that and send it into the chat. I want to see that view.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
That was amazing. So 15 laps down, we've got another 22 to go. So sorry, we're on lap 15, we've got 22 laps to go. What surprises to be I'm actually I'm going to expect a little report from Bottle Brent to the steward's office regarding that, because it could. Let's see what happens, because the move was, you said the move was complete and you thought that move was actually quite swish for
the move was quite swish from Bottle Bread, but obviously after that and then getting to see him fly up in the air,
I think he's gonna have to land down at a hospital right now.
Definitely.
That is a hospital, as Bo is making a move on Hornby, and that is a fantastic move, but it's not complete yet because Hornby's still in the action, and he did. And
Darren goes for it as well.
Dara's
going for it as well.
Wow, that squeaky leprechaun has made the move happen.
So, Hornby has lost 2 places.
This is what happened with Bo earlier. So, Bubble and Squeak Dara, because he chats Bubbles and he squeaks a lot. Has managed to get up to 6, so he's got to pass Hornby because of the battle between Hornby and Bo.
Bingram's coming as well.
Ooh, and Bo's made a great move past Death Dragon. I don't know whether Death Dragon basically gone half the place, or he's just basically given him a bit more respect, because there was a big gap between the 2 cars. Yeah. And that overtake did happen quite quick. He's not going to repeat that joke. What joke's that?
Yeah, what joke's that, is it?
What joke's that, is he? Come on. Bottle Brown, what the F happened to me? Right. More back the street, mate, because it was caught.
Roll back the street, it was
caught. I missed it. I missed your overtake, and I do apologise. But I caught when you got terminated. You got killed, sent up with Neil Armstrong. So, yep. Dara kill it on and off track. Absolutely, I'm actually quite impressed. So I'm on board with DXT Matty, who's looking to get past Bingram. Now, these DXT Matty and Vedram are 2 drivers that I know can be a lot better than this.
Yeah.
So, come on, boys, point think. Oh, that squeeze was very late from Bingram. Very, very late. If it wasn't for Matty's superior driver experience, he could have been taken out there. Okay. Well, Bottle Brent has basically gone. I spun in 6th gear without hitting any curbs, no wheel spin, and I don't think I got hit. There was no way I should spin there. And then he's going, you didn't get hit, you got sent to space. I wouldn't want to be part of that come down, honestly.
Nah, I wouldn't want to be either. But as we have a giggle about that, Stinos has managed to get within 4 tenths of Unseen as well. So these two drivers in front are battling out.
Yeah, and we've got...
Stinos is going to look for a move.
Let's get on board with this.
Doesn't. Gets a little snap
wide.
of oversteer.
So
little snap of oversteer. So Unseen is...
It's going to come down to penalties, honestly. It's good. I reckon again, the top 3 will get decided by penalties. Yeah, Norsey's is like about almost 2 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Behind him, but yeah, penalties will be what decides.
Stop yawning.
Oh,
contagious.
Yeah. Well, so I was about to say that Dara is up the arse of the Haas, but he's kind of backed off a little bit now. I just don't think he's got it in him to keep up there. A bit of Viagra and you can step the arse, mate. Hornby needs to pull his finger out and get get himself back up into contention.
Yeah, definitely. Needs to get on the back of these others that's leading this pack at the moment.
Dave is kindly let us know that the clip is in the Discord, so I'll have a look at that later, because I'm gonna focus on what we've got in front of us now. So we're on lap 20. We've got 17 laps to go. We're over halfway, and we've only had 3 people DNF. One from an early breaker, one from being a total fuckwit, and one from being out there. One from having aspirations to reach for the stars. So it's like, it's 3 different reasons of why we've got DNFs, and I'm kind of glad that they are all different.
Yep.
But that Bottle Broke one is definitely going to be my favourite so far. He's been listening to S Club 7 too much, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Reach for the stars. Climb every mountain high, I reach for the stars. Right, I'm going to stop singing because I think I'm going to break people's eardrums with it. But you know what, I am going to rewrite the lyrics to that Reach for the Stars and make it all about Brent.
We've got both Haas drivers go wheel to wheel up the little hill. Death Dragon's made the move up on Bo. So now with those 2 battling, it's brought in Dara, Hornby, and Bingram slowly following behind, and so with Matty as well.
It's still quite a tight race, really. Even though we have got like gaps open up and down, I think it's still quite close, especially in the mid pack. There's quite a lot of cars, quite close. One penalty will ruin someone. It will change someone from getting 8 points down to 2 points.
Yes, it will definitely. Bo's looking to make a move into turn 1. Gonna make it stick, makes it stick. What about look like Dara got a little bit squiggly there. Hornby's making the move on Dara going in. A little bit of bumping and banging between Dara and Hornby. Little bit of a squeeze there by Hornby on Dara. But will Dara come back? Bingram's also getting into the mix as well.
Absolutely brilliant. And I was just basically watching a couple of things that happened further down. So Charoux's up into 10th place now. After having a horrible first half of the race, he actually looks like he's getting into it now. He did have a little bit of a glitch there. I think Dara's internet, like I said earlier, it's up and down like a scale on Rod. So I've got 2 comments here lately. Is he I should have raced to be a sacrifice? Sacrifice for what, is he? We've already had 3 sacrifices.
Yeah.
And then Matty's going, oi, you cheeky git. What?
Yeah, what we said?
What we said? Come on, Dave. what we said, you little fuckwit. Come on.
I know, innit? Come on, bring it on, lad.
You can't call us a cheeky git and not expect any comeback.
No. Need to know what you've said, lad.
Come on, what we're cheeky about? We just we say it as we see it. We say it as we see it. So, we've got 3-second penalties for a few people now.
Yes.
So, run down of the order. So, we got Unseen in first with an 8.9 of a second gap to Stinos. Giovanossi at 2.3 seconds behind him. And Bo is similar distance again. So, Nossi's holding that third place to himself right now. Keep it clean, mate. We could actually gain places from the battle at the front. Death Dragon sitting in fifth. Death Dragon is absorbing all the attacks from Dara and Hornby.
Yep. Death Dragon makes a move on Bo into turn one.
I think Bo just let that happen.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think Bo and Death Dragon's going, you know what? We'll switch places, and that way both of us get the DRS from time to time. And it works. It works as long as they both cover each other. It's fine, because they on some corners they could go side by side, and no one's getting past them.
No.
So that could be serious good teamwork, and I'll be honest, it's what I would do. If I was right next to my teammate, I'd go, right, you know what? We'll go on these corners. We'll go side by side, and we'll let us hold everybody off.
Yeah.
They could ruin anybody's chances of getting it up towards the podiums just by playing those little tactics.
Yeah, definitely.
We have Hornby in 6th. We have the Bubble and Squeak, Dara, in 7th. We got Bingram in 8th, and we got DXT Matty in 9th. Now, I'm hoping he'll pit soon, get himself some fresh rubber, and get out there, because those tyres are looking a bit worn out, let's just say.
Yes.
Or are they holding off thinking it's going to rain soon?
Maybe. And we've got Bo and Dragon battling it out again.
I don't think it's actually battling out. I think they're tactically aware of what's happening, because it's not like it's massive battles where they're side by side for ages. I think they're working going, you know what? We can catch up with Bo in front if we or we can catch up with Giovanossi if we work hard.
Bear fastest lap, Barry Bowes with a 3-second tyre penalty.
Makes a big difference, 3 seconds.
Who's gone wide there?
Big one went really wide.
Whoa, Bingram. I wonder if his tyres are falling off.
No, because he's 13 laps. If anybody's tyres are going to be falling off, it's going to be DXT Matty's.
Yeah, he's going in the pitch.
Tell you what.
Oh! Bo! Oh!
Bo lost it at the S's.
Yeah, I think they were a little coming together between Bo and Death Dragon, and Bo was the actual driver that. How do I say it?
Lost out.
Yeah, Bo was the one that lost out.
Tell you what though, respect to Bo, because he could have easily went off, but he's allowed drivers to get past. Respect to that. Yeah. And with that, it's put Hornby into 4th.
Yep, Hornby into 4th.
And I just seen something come up. Was it who got a Berra in the Williams? Got a fastest lap?
Yep. Let's see. Yep, Berra fastest lap.
Here's Stinos.
190.
Stinos on move. Stinos.
He's going to make it. He's going to do it.
It's side by side into the S's. He's clear. Oh! That was a tag. Both cars drivers came together, and that was a tag for Unseen on Stinos tag. I would lean towards a recent incident on that.
Yes,
because it was front nose wing to rear tyre. Oh,
yes, definitely. Oh, unlucky there for Unseen.
So Stinos now is a clear and easy ahead. We've got Giovanossi in 2nd and Train Game in 3rd. Death Dragon in 4th. Bubble and Squeak in 5th. We got Unseen in 6th. It's really, really unlucky for him. DX Marty in 7th on those tyres.
16 laps. Now, I'll tell you what.
I'm surprised there's no if there's a safety car come out, he would have pitted. Like everybody else would have.
He would have, yeah. Stinos 3-second time penalty. If Matty can keep these soft tyres going till the end, I'm gonna say this: Matty will get my driver of the day.
I would agree with you on that 100%. If he gets those tyres to last to the end, he gets driver of the day. No, flat out.
He gets my driver of the day, unless, like we say, potentially a late safety car. But
right, yeah. If Matty gets him to the end, he gets my he gets my driver of the day, unless Shrew gets on the podium.
Yeah.
If Shrew gets on the podium after how his start was, he would deserve driver of the day.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. But it looks like we've still got a battle between Hornby and Death Dragon as well, but Dara is still there. Unseen. So Unseen's picked his pace back up, and I think Unseen's going to try and get back up to the podiums.
Well, he's going to have to. He's going to have to work hard. But the thing is, I think he's on his last warning about track limits as well, so he's going to have to be really careful on that. Because
right, where are we there?
Nosy is at the moment, basically, he just needs to stay clean for the next 7 laps. He's catching up with Stinos.
Yep.
Not by much, but he's closing that gap down. Now Stinos will have to be thinking, right, I'm going to have to push hard, but not too hard, because I need to open up 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And not get any more penalties.
Yeah, just gone through and had a look at the incidents on the race director.
Yeah.
And Unseen doesn't have one warning.
He doesn't. Oh, and there is rain. There is rain.
Is he? Is rain coming?
Rain's coming.
Yeah, rain's coming because they're all going wide.
I've just seen a few splatters.
Yeah, I have as well. The rain's starting to come. Bow 3-second time penalty for Bow. Got a yellow flag in sector 1. That's Bow. Got Death Dragon. Oh! No! No. That is not what we want to see.
So that's the safety car now. So Death Dragon and Unseen.
Not what we want to see.
What happened? I missed it. I just got the aftermath.
Unseen was looking to make a move on Death Dragon, going down to on the main straight down to start and finish, and I think Death Dragon squeezed Unseen a little bit, and Unseen was the victim of basically going into the pit lane more.
Yeah.
So a little bit of squeeze from Death Dragon on Unseen, and Unseen was the victim of that collision. So Unseen won't be happy with that.
Not at all. But that's what that means as well, is that it's a safety car.
Yes.
Rain's inbound.
Yep.
We have 2 drivers already pitted. Oh, sorry, 5 drivers are pitted. And a split strategy.
Yep.
So Bingram on soft, Thierry on intermediate, Berra on softs, Barry Berbs on intermediates, Bo on intermediates, Stinos is in intermediates.
Yep, intermediates for Stinos. Intermediates for Nosy. And Dara has put inters on as well. Matty and Shrew have put softs on.
See, the thing is, it's like we've got 6 laps. This safety car is out for 2, so we're gonna have 4 laps of racing. By that time, is it gonna be too wet for slicks? Because Rapport Racing hasn't pitted. He's still on those
No,
21 lap old medium tyres. And I think it's only because Matty was pitting as well that he stayed out.
Yeah. But we'll have to see. Will Matty decide?
See, that's...
No, if it was you guys...
Yeah.
And you was on track, what would your strategy call be? Would you stay out and try and go on to the end onto the laps with the tyres that you've got on, or would you risk it and put in a set of either soft or intermediate tyres on?
See that it would all depend on how old those tyres were. If they're in like Rapport situation, I'll pit. But if the tyres are only 5-6 laps old and they were mediums, I'd stay out.
Yeah.
But right now I would have pitted for softs. I would have pitted for the slicks. That track's not wet enough.
No, it's not.
You gotta let it pour a little bit more before you get to play on with the intermediates. And that's the thing. These are judging what they think the tyres, what they think the track's gonna be like in 2 laps to go time.
It's going to be a close call.
Is it going to be wet enough for intermediates? I don't think so.
No, I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be. It's not wet. Like we say, it's not wet enough for it might be, but obviously with the rain ain't coming down that fast. So
no, and the track, it's got like the progression from dries to wets. It takes a lot longer than it does from wets to dry. Because the track's dry, the cars are going over the race. That racing line's going to take a lot longer to get wet than it would do for it to get dry.
Yeah,
and it's a judgment call really. It takes from wet to dry, it takes about 6 laps. From dry to wet, it takes about 10.
Yeah.
Obviously this is condensed to 50, so you talk about 5 laps. So you will be intermediate ready on lap 35, lap 36.
Yep.
So it's a 50-50 decision.
It is. Plus it's the way that it's going at the minute is it'll be anybody's race.
But
so
yeah, it really is all on how heavy that rainfall is. Right, so safety car will be on the next lap. It has to be.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Which will give it'll be end of lap 33, beginning of lap 34, which gives us 3 laps of pure racing.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to put down that Rapport Racing is going to get swallowed. Right? It's going to get swallowed like it's sort of not like fucking Kobayashi eating fucking hot dogs. Right? That's how quick he's going to go down that pack.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to go down quicker than a Scalescale and a club. Trust me. Bang, down at the bottom. Because
we've also... Yeah, go on guys.
Those medium tyres are shot to bits.
Yeah,
he's not
23 laps.
He's not got a chance.
No, but at the moment only Rapport Racing Stinos has a penalty. So potentially Julian Ossie maybe.
Well, this will be another time that Nosey. This will be another time that Nosey gets gifted a win. Not saying he doesn't deserve it, because he does deserve.
This lap.
Yeah, like I said, he does deserve the wins, but he needs to be doing it on track.
Izzy's just put, there he goes again. Name a more iconic duo than Gaz and a Scouts girl.
You know, I was trying to get a Scouts girl to come join us on comms, but she didn't.
No, she won't come in. She won't come and say hello and bargain with us.
Oh, she'd come, but she won't come on comms.
No.
So like so Stinos makes a no.
Hornby
Hornby
is on it.
It's the softs. I told you the softs were the ones. Stinos going really wide, and look at that. Shrew.
Look at this, Shrew as well.
How the?
Shrew is on it. Shrew up to P2 already.
Wait there, hold it. Cheat codes.
Matt.
Cheat
codes, but I'm gonna say this: driver of the day needs to change.
Driver of the day was I call. Oh, Nosy.
Oh, he's gone.
And Bingham.
Nosy. Oh, Nosy's gone.
Nosy and Bingham. Nosy was going like tumbling down the pack. Oh, he's got tagged by Bingham. And he's forced Bo wide. Who's TP, mate? This is entertainment. Have you noticed, like, apart from Stinos?
Apart from Stinos?
Even Stinos is having problems.
Bo's donutting.
Bo's donutting. TP was donutting.
Oh,
Stinos has gone round.
Stinos has gone. Stinos has gone round. Stinos, 5-second penalty
for taking up Bingham. Oh my goodness!
God!
And like I said, soft tyres were not the right call. Holy! Oh, I was surprised. Do you want to tell you what? Rapport Racing still up at P2.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
Oh,
bear up to P4 as well. But Shrew.
That was one hell of a safety car restart.
It was, wasn't it?
So DRS has been enabled on the final lap, which means it's not wet enough for wet tyres.
No.
Guys, you've got to start listening to me.
Definitely.
I called this. But no, don't listen. Shrew, well done. Driver of the day, mate.
Driver of the day.
Unless you stack it right now, driver of the day with a good call to Rapport Racing. But then Berra without penalties.
Yeah, P2. P2, definitely.
Impressive. Very, very impressive. DXT Matty in 5th. Well done, Matty.
Yeah, well done, Matty.
That was what we need. We need to see you up there. That's where you belong. Obviously, it's all down to like the right tyre call.
Yeah. But Shrew now comes down the main straight, over the finishing line, and wins. And
here comes Rapport Racing now. Well done, Rapport Racing, taking those tyres 27 laps.
Well done.
Berra up into second.
P2.
Train game, woo! In 4th. DXT Matty 5th. Death Dragon in 6th. We've got Bingham coming over in 7th. Redran now head up into start finish straight. That's a massive gap he's lost out.
Yep.
In 8th, Dara in 9th. Nosy, unfortunately, in 10th. Barry Berbs in 11th. Well done, Barry. Thanks for the suggestion of the music as well. Bo, unfortunately, in 12th. Thierry in 12th now because of the penalties. Now Stinos. Around the final corner.
What a race.
Yeah, what an absolute stonker of a race.
Highlight of the night has got to be
Bottle Brent's departure of this planet.
Yeah. The highlight of the night is Bottle Brent.
Yeah. Forget about your red wings. Forget about your brown wings. Bottle Brent actually gained his wings.
Yes, he did. He sure
Unfortunately, he wasn't in the Red Bull, was he?
No.
No, that would have been fitting if he was in the Red Bull.
It would be. It would have been, yes.
So Sharu takes first. Berry in second. Red Bull Racing in third. We have Hornby in fourth. We do have DXT Matty in fifth. Death Dragon in sixth. Bingham in seventh. Eighth, we've got Vedran. Ninth, we've got Dora, Bubble and Squeak. Nosy in 10th. We've got Barry Burbs in 11th. Thierry in 12th. And Bo in 13th. Stinos in 14th. Our DNFers is Unseen. Bottle Brent. Dave. And F1 Football. Wow. Comment to that, I'm not gonna is he saying I didn't pay the scale enough? Look, if I could bottle what I can give her, then I would. But no. She should just see my Jordan shelf and she should be happy.
Yeah.
I'll pay her in Jordans and be enough to cover her crack addiction. Yeah, there's a question in the calls. Izzy's comments. Bottle Brent will be in the Red Bull next season, so he's practicing for the wings. So guys, absolutely fantastic race. Surprising that people thought that they were gonna be able to crack on with the intermediate tyres.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things went wrong for a lot of drivers.
Yes.
Stinos taking out who was it they took out right at the end?
Unseen near enough.
Well, Unseen was gone by then. It was Bingham. He took out Bingham. Picks himself up. A penalty, which didn't get registered. Oh no, he pitted again. He pitted for tyres, didn't he? Right at the end.
Yeah.
That's
he
why.
For tyres at the
so
end.
He paid his dues. Sharu, driver of the day, from 18th to 1st. Could not believe that safety car restart he got. Absolutely outstanding. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up there because I've got to digest what just happened, because that was one epic race. I cannot wait to see more of that shiznay.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing effort from the drivers today. Definitely
Yes,
can't wait. So what have we got next week? Australia. So we've got Australia. Australia is one of those circuits that every corner apart from two, it's got a name.
Yes.
And every corner that's named apart from two is named after the next racing driver. So that'll be a quite interesting race. Hopefully we'll see more action again. Make a boring circuit interesting by giving us lap times like you have done today, boys and girls. Bo got the fastest lap as well, by the way, 1:18.5.
Yep.
So we've got 3 races left. So we've got Australia, Netherlands and Mexico finishing off on a very strong circuit. Question we've got to now think about now, Chris, is that commentators driver of the season.
Yes.
Right. Here's what I'm going to get heads up about that. More information is going to come out about it, but please guys, just enjoy the races, show us what you've got, because I want you to make our decision as tough as possible. So yeah,
Yes, definitely.
guys, thank you very much, and we'll call it a night there. Good night.
Good night.